We should all be in the pursuit of greatness. Being nonchalant is not cool. You know what's cool? Being loud and unapologetic about the things that you're passionate about for your life. Hello, my name is Callie Payne and welcome back to Still Growing, a video series where I talk about life and feelings and emotion and adulthood and acting and many different things that I'm working on in my life. And today we're talking about Timothée Chalamet's speech that he gave at the SAG Awards. Also, hello, welcome back. I'm so happy to be here. I saw his speech and I loved it. I mean, I love him. That's just a side note. I love him. I think he's a brilliant actor. I think he is going to be one of the greats very easily. I've been a fan of him for quite a long time. I think he just really is like a brilliant actor. There is a clip of him performing in a high school project or a high school something that he did in high school. I can't remember what play it is. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Okay, I found it. If you haven't seen this video, I suggest watching it. I mean, it's got 3.5 million or 3.7 million views, so I'm assuming a lot of you have seen it, but it's Timothée Chalamet, the prodigal son, Someone Saw Me. I guess this is from a play. I haven't seen the play, but this clip is brilliant acting from Timothée Chalamet and just shows his talent. That's just a side note. I really suggest watching that clip if you have not seen it. It's so good. He's also just like brilliant on everything that he does. I think he puts his whole heart and soul into every role, and I feel like you can see that so easily. Okay, so he just won the award at SAG-AFTRA. The SAG Awards. He won Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Leading Role. Beautiful, great. And he gave a speech. I suggest watching that speech if you haven't seen it. In that speech, he kind of talks about how it would be a disservice to downplay the efforts that went into the movie, the Bob Dylan movie that he was in, and to downplay the work that went into that movie and downplay his work that went into the role. And in the speech, he kind of talks about like his pursuit of greatness and how he wants to be one of the greats. And some people have interpreted that and have been talking online about how he needs to be more humble and I don't know, that he was cocky, and that's not how I interpreted it, and I don't think that's how he meant it at all. He wasn't up there like, I'm one of the greats. He was just being open and honest about how he's in the pursuit of greatness, which I think a lot of us are, especially if you're in the acting sphere. I just moved to LA. I'm trying to make it as an actor, and so his speech really spoke to me. Because I am in the pursuit of greatness, and the way that people responded to his speech also struck a nerve with me, because it just brought up this idea that a lot of people have right now, that like being nonchalant and like not really being open about like trying for things is like humble and cool. And I strongly disagree with that. It is time to bring back trying and talking about how you're trying and being loud and unapologetic about the things that you want for your life. It is time to bring that back. It's time to bring back passion and trying and the pursuit of greatness. It's time to bring that back. I feel like I said this in a past video about how like trying is embarrassing, and I do feel that way, but that's only because we have made it embarrassing. For some reason, we've made it embarrassing to try things, to try for greatness, to try new things that we've never done before, to try to start a YouTube channel, to try to gain followers on TikTok, to try to start a business. We've made it embarrassing to try those things, and I can't control all of society. As much as I would be like, that's not in anymore, that's not what we're doing, I don't control everybody. But what I can say is I am no longer going to care about that, or try not to care about that. Try not to care about people thinking it's not cool. People thinking it's not cool that I'm trying things and that I'm in the pursuit of greatness. I can't care about that anymore. So as much as I would like to be like, as a society, we don't care about that anymore, that's not true. But I want to encourage you, and I want to encourage myself to live loud and unapologetic about the things that you're passionate about. To try for greatness, to be in the pursuit of your icons and your heroes in your life, whether that's like your mom or, for me, it's like actors that I look up to, like being in the pursuit of the things that they have done and the greatness that they are. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to just let go of like being afraid of, coming off as cringe because I'm trying. That's so silly. I'm wasting so much of my life by caring about what people think, but by caring about being like seen as nonchalant or cool, or like caring if I'm seen as cringe because I'm trying for something. And I just can't do that anymore, and neither can you. If you're not open about the things that you want, and if you're not open about the fact that you're trying for things, or trying for greatness, or in the pursuit of greatness, I should say, if you're not open about that, no one can help you. Does that make sense? Like, no one is going to see your stuff and want to jump in and help you, or want to connect you to the right people, or feel inspired by you even and start their own thing. Like, I don't know, you just have to be open about it, because also, what kind of life is that to live with all that passion just inside of you? Like, that is how you fully and truly go after the things that you want in your life, is by unapologetically being passionate about them. Like, I know in my bones that acting is what I'm meant to do. I know that. Is there a voice in my head that's like, will it ever happen for you? I don't know. Sure. But by simply saying that I am in the pursuit of making acting my career, because I know that that is what I'm good at, and I know that's what I'm made for, by simply just saying that, the world opens up. It opens up for opportunities. I'm no longer holding myself back out of like fear, by just being open that I am in the pursuit of greatness. I'm in the pursuit of people like Viola Davis, which Timothée mentioned in his speech. She is an incredible actress, and I want my career to look like hers. I want her kindness. I want her talent, and not want as in like envy, but I want to strive for that. I want to work my ass off to try to get there, and I have to be open about that. Like, I have to be open about that, because then those things will come to me, if that makes sense. It's a very thin line of like saying like those things will come to me, like, oh, if I just manifest and write it in my journal, those things will come to me. No, like, it takes actual like hard work and time and effort. But what I mean is, like, by saying that I'm in the pursuit of the greats like Viola Davis, I release myself of judgment from others and fear that I can't do it. If I just focus on what I want for my life and what the greatness that I want for my life, and all the ways that I can do it, the pursuit of my dreams becomes less resistant, if that makes sense. If I focus on that pursuit of greatness, instead of like all the things that could go wrong, the world just becomes a lot more open. I don't know how to explain this. It sounds very like woo-woo, like whatever, but I just remove the barriers. Like, you've got a path forward, that path towards greatness. The barriers in the way are you like doubting yourself, having fear, taking in the opinions of others, and not wanting to be like open about striving for that greatness because of outside perspectives. But remove all of that and it makes the path so much clearer, is basically what I'm trying to say. It's about like a mindset shift, you know? Like, being in the mindset of going after greatness is a much better mindset than like, I want this thing, but like I don't actually know if I can do it, and like it's kind of like cringe that I want it and think that I can do it. Like, no, why not be in the pursuit of greatness? You want to be great. I want to be great. Let's all be open about that. Like, why pretend like we're not? I have always felt like I am meant for more. I have always felt that way. And I've known for a very long time that like acting is what I'm meant to do. Like I said, I feel it in my bones that that's what I'm meant to do. And I feel this pressure to like not say that because it's seen as delusional, or, you know, I need to be low key about it and humble. And like, first of all, I don't feel like it's not humble by saying that you're in the pursuit of greatness. Like, you can be very humble and also be in the pursuit of greatness, but it's about that mindset. It's about the mindset of like, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. My path may look different than everybody else's, but I'm going for it. And I'm going to stop pretending like I'm not great, you know? Also, I like to say that I'm great now and I'm striving for more greatness, because the minute that I start going like, I'm not great now, but in the future I will be, it leads me to be very ungrateful about the position that I'm in. So if that's something that you care about, then I would just be wary of that. I think it's super important to still be in the pursuit of greatness, but also recognize where I am now. I can only speak for me personally, but fuck, I did it. Like, I moved to LA. I moved states away. I've never lived outside of Texas before this. I've never lived more than 2 hours away from my friends and family in the town that I grew up in. Like, I did it. And that is super cool. And I also have a super sick job right now. Like, I work for a YouTuber, and that's super fucking cool. And that is something that I feel so grateful for, because I did that, you know? Like, little Callie, who used to watch, you know, all kinds of YouTube videos, she never would have imagined I would be where I am now. So I am super grateful for where I'm at, and super proud of the greatness that I have in me now that got me to where I am now. But at the same time, I'm also on a path for more greatness. There's more goals and things that I want for my life, and I am tired of pretending like I'm not. There is so much more for me, and I'm in the pursuit of that, and I'm gonna work my ass off to get there. And pretending like I'm not gets me nothing, and it gets you nothing. Pretending like we're cool and nonchalant, it's whatever, it's low key, like, you know, no, that gets you nothing. That doesn't put you in the mindset of like actually making the shit happen for yourself. Like I've said in many videos about like taking action and doing the thing, like part of that is believing that you can actually do the thing. And that's what I need to be open and honest about to you, to myself, to everybody in my life, that I am in the pursuit of greatness, and I believe that I can hit that greatness. So once you admit to yourself and people around you that you're striving for greatness, you can use that as motivation to make that greatness happen, that's just always been like something that I've known that I am destined for. I'm destined for greatness. And I haven't always like said it out loud or admitted it to people or myself really, because it sounds delusional. But I am over that now, because why else am I here? Like, what else pushes me to move states away to LA? What else pushes me to go to these acting events where I know nobody and I'm going to be very socially, awkward and alone? And what else pushes me to do these auditions where I'm going to be getting lots of rejections? Like, what else pushes me other than the fact that I know that I'm meant for more? That is that. Like, I need to use that as my motivation, and I encourage you to use that as your motivation too. Strive for greatness. Who cares? Who cares if people think it's delusional? Who cares if most people like to be nonchalant or low-key about like things like that? That nonchalantness and being low-key about things will get you nowhere. Being passionate and unapologetic about that is what will give you the motivation to make that stuff happen for yourself, to reach greatness. So I don't know. I just really loved Timothée's speech, and I was really shocked at the response that it seemed to have gotten from a lot of people, that it was him not being humble. It's not at all how I interpret it, and not at all how I think he meant it. I think it's cool to be passionate and unapologetic about that, and loud about that, and to strive for greatness, because what else is there? Especially in this field, especially in the acting field. That is what motivates all of us. It's because we are in the pursuit of more, and we're in the pursuit of making our dreams come true and greatness. When I sit down and film these videos, I don't like write a script or anything. I'm just kind of like talking from my heart. So that leads sometimes videos to be me talking in circles, or like no clear like storyline. So I apologize if it was hard to follow, but like I'm talking. I'm just talking about life and things, and I hope this encourages you to let go of the nonchalantness and the trying to be cool and worrying about being cringe. Let go of it. Release it. That doesn't serve you and doesn't serve me. Now, I when I make these videos, I have not cracked the code. Like, I make these videos because hopefully it will help you, but also so it will help me. All these videos that I make are things that I'm currently working on. Like, I'm currently trying to remind myself that like trying is not, it doesn't have to be embarrassing and cringe. Like, trying is how I make my dreams come true. If I never try to do anything because I'm worried about it being cringe or embarrassing, I will never reach the greatness that I know that I'm destined for. And I cannot let that happen. So release it, let go of it. It does not serve you anymore, and it does not serve me, and I must let go of it. And if people want to interpret that as cringe or me not being humble because I know that I'm meant for more, so be it. So be it. Also, I should say, on your path to greatness, there will be some stumbles, and there will occasionally be some blocks in your way. A path to greatness does not mean it'll be a completely smooth, unbumpy road. There will be hiccups along the way. What matters is how you react afterwards. Do you get up and keep striving towards that greatness, or do you give up? Just keep that in mind. That is my video for this week. I love Timothée Chalamet. I think he's a brilliant actor. And I suggest watching his speech if you haven't watched it. And I suggest watching that clip of him acting The Prodigal Son. It's really good. I appreciate you guys so much. I love posting YouTube videos. This has been just a joy for me to do. It's wonderful to have my own creative projects that I pursue outside of my job that I do a lot of creative stuff for. So this has been a path to greatness for me as well. Like I want to keep pursuing this and keep getting better. Keep pushing. Strive for greatness. You can do it. Tell yourself you can. Believe that you can, and you will. All right. I love you guys. Comment down below something silly, or whatever you're gonna go after. What greatness do you want to achieve? Who do you look up to that has this greatness that you want? Whatever. Comment down below. All right. I'll see you guys next Monday.